Season 4 recap of Arrow. Go. Where did we start this season?
That's what I'm trying to remember.
We started this season with, because like I remember season 3 ended with like Felicity and Oliver riding off into the sunset.
Riding off into the sunset.
We started this season.
It started with them in the cute little neighborhood or whatever with their friends.
He was about to propose.
Drinking wine and having cute little dinner parties, and he was about to propose.
And then that's when Laurel and it's so weird
and
to
then
think.
everybody came back and got them, and they were like, "We need you guys," and they're like, "Well, we've got to be heroes and help our friends and feel bad that we abandoned the city in its time of need when actually they didn't abandon anything. They're just being stupid."
I have 2 points to point out. One, it's so weird thinking that we were like, it's so weird thinking that we shipped it, but like going through all of our reactions and everything, it was very gradual how we like, it wasn't like one day we're like, oh, I hate you. It was like, like people can like.
She just gets progressively more annoying.
It was like, cause like it wasn't one day we were like, I hate Felicity, she can die. Like at the beginning of the season, I'll admit, I shipped like Oliver and Felicity.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, he's gonna propose. Oh my god, they're gonna get married. Like,
exactly.
I was
then,
excited.
The more as the season progressed, the more annoying she got.
Yep.
It's funny too, because like during season 3, people would be like, why are you like, there was all this like war between like all that, like people who like read the comics and everything, people who just shipped Felicity just cause.
Yeah.
Like there was like, everyone was like always conflicting or whatever, and I never understood it, and like everyone's gonna have their opinions. It wasn't as bad as it is now, because now the idiots are the ones shipping Felicity with Oliver, and like the ones that think Felicity needs to be the core center of the show. But
oh my god, no, she doesn't.
If she needed to be the core center of the show, they would have named this show Overwatch, not Arrow.
Overwatch.
Honestly though, thinking back on like the first like episodes, Felicity was the one that was going behind Oliver's back and like helping the team.
Yeah.
Oliver wanted to start the life, and then
he did.
when he got like enveloped and like was like, all right, we're back in the groove. She's like, remember when we were in the town? I want to go back to that place where I was like, everything.
No, you didn't, because you hated it there because you were bored. So she's just never happy.
She's never satisfied.
Exactly. She's never satisfied.
Okay, I don't want to make this whole review all about Felicity, but that's all that's popping in my mind.
Oh my god.
She ruined this show.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so Thea and Malcolm are literally the most annoying.
Malcolm needs to die. I'm so done with him.
I'm so mad that they didn't kill off Malcolm this season. They had the perfect opportunity, like closer to the end of the season, to literally just kill him. Didn't have to be bad, didn't have to be gory, didn't have to be anything. Like, he could have just died and nobody would have cared. But they didn't. They were just like, no, we're just gonna cut your hand off and like fucking punish you that way like it's some big thing. It's like, dude, just kill him and get him out of there. Ugh.
Felicity, no, not Felicity. Damien Dark even pointed out, like, in this last episode, he was like, you won't kill me. You haven't even killed the person who killed your mother in the city. All that stuff. And then Oliver was saying, like, he didn't kill tens of thousands of people. I'm like, actually, he did.
Well,
including your best friend.
I think he was talking about Slade Wilson when he said the man that killed your mother.
Oh, yeah.
Because Slade was the one they killed.
Why was I thinking?
However,
why was I even thinking about Malcolm?
Malcolm did murder tens of hundreds of people at least, if not tens of thousands, because he blew up the entire Glades! He's a psychopath!
He killed his own son.
He killed his own son. Unintentionally, however.
He still did it.
He still did it, and he should still be punished for it, and he has manipulated and used and just like
I'm tired of him harassing Thea.
Cause physical and emotional pain for his own daughter so many different times. Like, oh my god, it's ridiculous. I hate him so much. He's a twisted, maniacal, manipulative asshole.
He's not even the type of character that I love to hate. I just hate him.
You just hate him.
Him on my screen pisses me off.
Yeah. You know how you have those characters where it's just like, ugh, get off the screen. Get off the screen! It's literally, we have 2 characters who are like main characters of Arrow. Thea, or not Thea. Thea's a goddess and should always be on my screen. Her father, Malcolm, is one of those characters, and Felicity is the other character. Just like, get off my screen. Don't have time for you. Well, that in the flashbacks.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm done with flashbacks. Stop with the flashbacks. When the Flash goes back in time and saves his mom, can we just not do flashbacks for Arrow anymore? They're kind of like, they were really cool at first, and now they're just irrelevant to the story.
Over it.
The writers are picking at straws. It's so annoying. So picking at straws that they reused the whole crowd, like the city, rising up to help. Because that's what they did in season 3.
Yep.
And those are the same writers that wrote that. They're reusing their own content. It's so stupid.
Dumb. It's just lazy.
Yeah!
Honestly.
Can we write the show?
Oh my god, it would be so much better if we wrote it.
First, X-Name Felicity. Or we can keep Felicity just like, you're gonna not even be a sub-character. You're gonna be like Mama Smoke, who comes in every once in a while.
I mean, I feel like we could even keep her on the show as a full-time character, but just change her character back to the way that she was before.
Before the writers fucked up?
Yeah, and make her like a good character again, and give her a good character base and a good character personality again. Because right now she doesn't have a good character personality. I can see how they're trying to bring it back around because they realized their mistake, but they shouldn't have even made that mistake in the first place. They ruined her witty, humorous, sarcastic, super adorable, awkward, like, whole... They ruined all of it.
They just made her a bitch. Damien Dark. As much as I hated him as a villain, props to the actor. Cause like,
oh yeah,
props to the actor who put on like a very good villain to a point where I was like, I actually hated you. You know?
Most definitely. The actor was super fantastic. He played his role totally believably, and he really had fun with it. You know, he like made it a good villain, a villain that you liked to hate. You know, it's like, I hate you, and I hate your motives, and you're wrong, but I like to hate you. I don't just, like, innately hate you. It's not like this writhing...
Like, Malcolm Merlin, like, I have nightmares about him.
Yeah, it's not like this bad feeling in the pit of your stomach that, like, bubbles up into your chest every time you see him on your television screen. It's just like, oh, you're a fucking dick. Like, oh, you, like, you're a jerk, like, stop it, like, oh, they're gonna stop you, like, you take pride in them, or not pride, but, like, happiness in their downfall. And that's the proper way to play a villain, is to feel happy when they fail.
I really wish that they kept Constantine for a few more episodes.
I feel you, girl.
Oh my god, he was so funny. He only got like one episode.
I know.
Okay, I really, really want Curtis to get something.
I feel like...
I'm holding out for Static Shock. I'm holding out.
I feel like I want Curtis to be a bigger character and a bigger part of the show, but I don't want them to ruin him the same way they ruined Felicity.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the only thing that I'm worried about.
Got it.
Because unless I had seen it happen to Felicity, I wouldn't be worried about it. But I've seen it happen before. I've seen them do it before. You know?
Fuck up, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen them totally. Oh God, can we talk about the fuck ups in this freaking season?
This will be the longest recap we have.
Number one, first and foremost, the biggest fuck up of the entire season. Dinah, Laurel, Lance. Ugh, just a moment of silence. I'm
How does one kill off the Black Canary?
I am in awe of their stupidity.
This is supposed to be Arrow's origin story. That you just destroyed. Black Canary was a huge part of his origin.
How does one kill off the Black Canary from the Green Arrow?
And like Laurel's transition to Black Canary was fine.
It was perfect. It probably wasn't perfect.
Wasn't perfect?
Probably wasn't perfect.
It was fine.
But it was realistic. Like, it was good. Like, there were points where she was like practicing, you know? And it showed her being bad and getting beat up and like having those issues and then really growing as a vigilante.
As much as like it annoyed me like first watching it, like her like struggle and stuff, like oh stop. she really proved herself.
She really did.
She proved herself to be the good
She
Black
stepped up. She was a good-ass Black Canary. And I feel like it was easier to accept her as the Black Canary once we knew that Sarah wasn't actually gone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how did they even think that it was gonna work out? It was gonna be a good idea in any way.
I have no idea.
I don't get it.
I hope with like the next season.
Mm-hmm.
Because this season was trash. I hope with the next season, because with the whole Flash going back in time thing and changing everything, it changes
Flashpoint and all that.
Yeah, because it affects all episodes. Like
it affects everything within the same like universe as him.
Which is why I think they ended this show like with no cliffhanger. There was like no cliffhanger because like, you know, with like other the other previous ones they ended with Blades like, oh, how are they gonna recover? How are they gonna do this?
Yeah.
With this one, they just were like, just stare at the costumes. Just do that. Like they can change this completely. Like with the
Flash,
Flash,
they could turn it all around and bring them all back together again and have everything.
Yeah, like just reset all of season 3, season 4. Fuck like X-Nay season 3, season 4. When they do season 5, when the Flash goes back in time and changes everything, it will change for Arrow, it will change. Legends is going to be really hard because they're a time travel show, so I'm like...
I don't think that it's really going to
be
affect
so,
Legends.
Yeah, I don't think so, because they're stuck in their own...
They're stuck in their own time loop.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't think that it's going to really affect Legends
okay,
all
because that would really hurt my head if they did.
Yeah. And even if it did affect Legends at all, like,
not much.
It wouldn't really affect it that much because all it would affect would be Sarah, really, and her life would just be like...
She'd come home and be like, you're alive?
No, well, I mean, yeah, that's true. She would have the memories of her, like, past life, aka season 3 and season 4, like we've been watching. The world that she would come back to would be, like, the world of season 2 kind of thing, right?
So that's not that too bad of a thing.
I don't know. We'll see.
So for season 5.
We'll see what happens.
Season 5.
Yeah.
I want more action sequences.
Oh, yeah.
No more mushy lovey-dovey stuff. I'm over the mushy lovey-dovey. Let's get back to the superheroes. Let's stay onto the storyline. Let's dive into a little bit more of Arrow.
Yeah, let's really focus on plot and storyline and subject matter.
Yes.
Yeah,
good fighting sequences.
Good fight sequences.
Get a new fight choreographer.
So actually write in good fight sequences and then choreograph them properly so they don't look super cheesy or crappy or anything like that. Like, make them look good.
Seriously, compare them to season 1 and season 2. Season 1 and season 2, you were like,
you need to have a good fight choreographer if you're going to be doing a superhero TV show. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And love is good, but the kind of love that I want is like the Ray Palmer Felicity love, where it's cute and awkward and it's like, it's light love instead of like, oh, it's the thing that like everything else revolves around. It's just like, no, it's just another part of our life and we like share that, but we share everything else, and like the thing that we really focus on, obviously we love each other, but the thing we really focus on is like saving the city and helping other people and that kind of stuff. So if it's gonna be that kind of situation, I'm down for a relationship. But if it's gonna be anything else,
do not let the relationship overpower.
Exactly.
Do not let it overpower.
No.
So the last one,
because we've seen how bad that turns out. Don't want to deal with it.
What out of 10 do you want to give this season? We're gonna get so much hate.
Okay.
I don't care.
Out of 10, I'm gonna go ahead and give season 4 of Arrow.
That's a hard one.
A 6.
Oh, I was saying 5. I'm gonna give it a 5.
Yeah, I think that that's completely valid. I'm gonna say 6 just because there were a lot of good, like...
Just because there was a lot of bad doesn't mean that diminishes anything.
Exactly. There was still a lot of good, like, suspense moments and cliffhangers and, oh my goodness, what's gonna happen? What are they gonna do? Kind of situations. And I always like that in my TV shows.
Like, the TV show, it wasn't all bad. There was a lot of bad, but it wasn't all bad.
Right. So, yeah. I'm solid. with that 6 out of 10?
I'm gonna stick with my 5.
All right.
They better fix this season 5.
They better improve it. They really better.